I think I'm on. My nose is so itchy. Okay. Give you guys a few minutes. Okay. I have learned the smoothest thing to do. I see the live chat and I have one person watching right now. Okay. So I wanted to talk about how your imagination is your 3D. Your 3D is your imagination. Hey, he sung. Hello. Jenna. Hey. Butterfly Empress. Hey. Elisa. Hey. Jonathan. Yay, made it. Hey. It's good to see you. I will not comply. Hi, Kim, much needed. Awesome. So I'm just going to give you guys, Susan, grateful for you. I'm grateful for you too. I am like having some allergies today. So excuse me if I rub my nose, but super itchy. Oh my God. I don't even know what it is. Lamala, Rita, hi. Hi, Richard. Woo, I'm excited. Awesome, Richard. I'm excited too. Champali too. Hey, hey. So keep coming on. Keep telling me, hey. I do have to keep this short because I have a new massage chair being delivered today. I am so sorry. I saw the delay. I'm on a delay here. I just saw I rubbed my nose. I don't like that. Anyway, I won't do that again. I don't like how that looked. He sung, I have texted in a call from my SP after another one of after after the another. What? Your comment is being blocked. Let me see if I can move. I can't move it up. He Sung wrote, I have texted and a call from SP one after another after having a session with you. Amazing. I know I saw that comment. I'm super excited. So you guys, this is the thing with you guys is that so many of you guys question things, but from my perspective, I see it happen all the time. Okay. So again, from my perspective, I see how when people shift, then their reality shifts. So I have years of proof of it. And some of you guys who are just learning how to manifest, you're just learning. So you don't have those years of proof yet, but that's okay. So anyway, I have a massage chair getting delivered soon. So I'm going to keep my phone on. So I'm notified when it comes, or I should probably just check. I'm just going to check the tracking really quick because I can't wait. Um, it doesn't tell me. Okay. So anyway, I apologize in advance if I cut this short, and whoever's giving me love, I'm going to give you some love back. Okay, let me go back. Mary, I love catching the lives. Good. I love it when you catch it. And he sung wrote having the text messages one after the other from your SP after our session. Amazing. I'm happy. Butterfly Empress 777. I have an old story of dates being canceled, not chosen before work or clients. This came up today with SP. Could use some guidance because I've been working hard on self-concept. How do I get rid of this? Okay, I have an old story of dates being canceled, not chosen before work. Okay, everybody chooses me. Everybody always loves supporting me and choosing me. I'm always everybody's number one priority. And you have to actually be your own number one priority. You have to choose yourself. Okay. So maybe when you wake up in the morning, you want to wake up feeling, I choose myself. I love myself. I prioritize myself and all of my needs. I know my value. I know my worth. I love my value. I love my worth. I would always thank God. Thank you for creating me. And I love your creation, which is me. I love everything about myself. I'm adorable. I'm perfect. And everybody in my reality feels it, thinks it, and sees it. Everybody appreciates me. Everybody values me. You want to be kind of going deep into that, a very deep appreciation for yourself and a love for yourself. I remember when I had my interior design business, and one of my clients was having a hard time with her wife at the time. She came in and we were doing like she was an interior design. Oh, my screen just jumped. Hold on one second. I can't see you guys anymore. She was an interior design client, but she would also come in for coaching sessions because I used to coach my interior design clients in manifesting too, because that's all actually what I really wanted to do. My business was only to prove that this was real. So anyway, she came in and it was our first time sitting down together. And I tried to explain all this. And one of the things she said to me, if I do this, am I becoming a narcissist? And I said, sweetie, no, you can't become a narcissist. A narcissist is somebody who's literally wired to not have empathy or compassion in others or for others. And if anything, you're going through this because you have such a deep empathy and compassion, and that you just want to be seen and loved. So you have to prioritize yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to adore yourself. You're not going to become a selfish person by doing this. If anything, when you actually do love yourself deeper and you allow the people in your reality to love you on that deep level, you are actually going to be able to love them on a deeper level too. So it's actually the exact opposite of becoming or fearing to become a narcissist. Okay. So loving yourself, adoring yourself, thinking that you are literally God's gift to the world, to everyone around you, being a gift literally to yourself, making your life amazing and incredible, feeling that people love you and adore you and cherish you and see the best in you and you see the best in them is exactly how you should be. Okay. Because when you see the best in you, and you know that by seeing the best in you, everybody will also see the best in you. That's exactly how life will mirror everyone back to you. I think some of you guys saw once before I did a video years and years back. I had gone to a law of attraction seminar, and the thing that I was hit by was the person that was speaking was telling a story about something that they told their client to do because their client was a photographer and had a studio and nobody would ever buy their work. And the person said, what I want you to do is the next time when you're taking pictures of your work, when you're looking at them, I want you to imagine that feeling. Remember that feeling when because you love your photography. So when you're looking through your camera lens and you know you have that perfect shot, you have that feeling come over you. This is just like when you're writing a book, when you're writing music. For any of you guys who are musicians, if you're creating a clothing brand, if you are an artist painting pictures, if you were just doing your own work and have your own business, or whatever the case is, if you're curating products for your business, if you're an interior designer and you're looking at products for your clients, you apply the same thing, and you can apply this to yourself too. When you think about your photography studio with your pictures being up, and you imagine looking, like literally physically look at your pictures and imagine, go back in your energy and imagine the moment that you were taking the picture and you were so excited about it. Literally infuse your work with that energy of that love, of that passion that you have for it. And know when you're infusing that energy onto these photos, these canvases, these pictures in your gallery, and I'm elaborating, I'm not saying everything, I'm saying more than what this person said. When you have infused all of that love into it, and then you know by doing that every single person is literally going to be drawn to it like a magnet and feel it, and your work is going to become absolutely magnetic and irresistible, then you have to experience that in your reality. And so I took that and I applied it then and there that afternoon. And I literally closed my eyes and imagined miles and miles away. I was probably 45 minutes away from my business at the time, and nobody had been coming in. And so I literally closed my eyes. I took some deep breaths. I imagined as breaths, sorry. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I took some deep breaths and I imagined myself in my store looking at the products on the shelf. And I went back in my mind when I found these products with my vendors I knew people were going to go crazy about this. People are going to be obsessed about this. People are going to be buying these left and right. They're going to sell like hotcakes, all of this stuff. I put all of this love, I infused all this love and appreciation on the products. And I imagined and knew that suddenly everything was going to become irresistible. I left that conference and I called the person who was watching my store. And I said, hey, how is it going? And I never had this experience ever before this day. She literally said, you're not going to believe this. And I knew what she was going to tell me. I said, what? And she said, about, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes ago, whatever it was. And this was right at the same time. It was in the exact same time. Okay. There's no delay. In the exact same time that in my mind, I went into the store and I imagined the love. I imagined all the beautiful energy. I appreciated and I felt grateful for people loving everything. In that exact moment, she said, you're not going to believe this. Suddenly, out of nowhere, The store was packed with people. Things like this didn't happen, guys. And people were buying things off of the shelf. I couldn't believe it. Guys, this was in the very beginning when I created the business. It was probably about 2007. And I did understand manifesting, and I manifested so many things back then, but this was a whole new level of understanding. And this experience had never happened before. So this proved to me that time and space is truly an illusion. And so when you take the same principle and you infuse yourself with that appreciation and that love, knowing that that is God's love, that you are not ever a mistake. You are not imperfect. You are perfect right now, exactly how you are. God never makes mistakes. And when you really trust in that, you surrender to that love and you see yourself with that same divine purity, that same divine love, and you know that you're chosen. You know you're the chosen one. You know that you're the priority. You know how much of a gift you are. You know how much of a treasure you are. And you know not only that for yourself, but you also see that your person knows that too. And that you see your person as a treasure and a gift too. And you shut down the 3D reality and you keep yourself out and away from any 3D stuff that is going to trigger you and pull you out of your kingdom of heaven. That is the best way to manifest. And if it means that you go through a separation with your person, good, then do it. Because if that is what you have to do to protect this beautiful, beautiful, sacred, divine love, that somehow, some way, all of the fears got in the way and took it away from you, let it happen. And just go deep into your trust. Okay, because from my perspective, that is the best thing. The separation can be the absolute best thing for you guys. Okay. Ooh, I wanted to talk quickly about, I need to check on my chair really quick. Hold on, give me 1 second. I want to talk about a couple things that happened. It's out for delivery. Oh my God, I can't wait to get a massage today. Out for delivery. Let me just see how many stops away it is. 9 stops away. So I probably have a few more minutes. This is okay. I want to talk a little bit about cologne. What else? Darn it, I can't read my own notes. Hold on. Oh, lucky. Give me a second. My mom in the ER, my name change, and a cabinet that I found that I manifested, which was really cute. Okay, so really quickly. I woke up the other day and I thought, you know, I have so many little techniques, and I just made a video that I'm going to edit and get out tomorrow, but I have so many techniques that I don't even realize were techniques that I want to share with you guys when things got really hard in separation from my mirror soul, Hannah, the things that I did to keep myself in that space of love. And when it was hard to do my inner work, these are things that I did. And sometimes I really apologize. I do my best to try to share everything, but sometimes I don't even realize that things that I'm doing are techniques. Okay, so I just created a video that I will release on that, but this is just to show you. I just want to give you a few little things of proof of how life just is always reflecting this back to us. Okay. The other morning I woke up, and one of the things that I do, like I sleep with a t-shirt. I sleep with a t-shirt with Hannah's cologne on it. I always put it on my chest. I smell it. I sleep with it on my chest. I put it on the pillow next to me. And when I wake up in the morning, it's like, I'm just like, because I love how he smells. Okay. So I thought the other morning, maybe I should do a video on this because I've never talked about this before. One of many things that I take for granted that are techniques that I should be sharing with you guys. And so I think about it, and then I have my first client. She's on a package manifesting her specific person back. She was such a little light, so adorable. And one of the things she asked me is, should I get cologne and spray it on my pillow? I think she either did it or she was wondering if she should. I'm like, well, there you go. Yes, you should, because I literally woke up this morning thinking I should share that. That was one thing I wanted to share. The other thing, I was one of my another amazing client that is on a package with me, and they are going to have such a successful personal fitness, muscle sculpting practice, or whatever you want to call I don't know if they're going to call it a practice, but I am so proud of him because he does his, excuse me, she does her inner work. And she's already had amazing movement with her person, and she's stepping into being this version of her. And anyway, we were emailing back and forth about a couple things. I had mentioned on one of my songs, like a song by Lizzo that I don't connect with, I don't identify anymore with, because it's very much, I think it's kind of unhealthy way of looking at relationships. I mentioned that I stopped listening to that. Now, this was what's funny. I was literally designing, I love to design my own t-shirts. I design hats, things like that. I design all these different products. Eventually I'll sell them more. But I was in the middle of designing a hat that says lucky on it. And it was still in the middle. It was on my screen on my laptop. The design software was open. I hadn't finished it yet. So I'm just looking at it. And then I get the notification and I saw that she emailed me and she said, check out the song by Queen Herbie called Lucky. You mentioned on a live recently that you weren't connecting with Lizzo, so I think you'll really like this. And so then I replied, I'm like, of course, thank you for the mirroring, because, and then I sent her a picture of, this is what I'm working on right now in this exact moment. Okay. Another thing, when my mom went into, I just want to go with my notes right now so I can get all this out. When my mom went into the emergency room, I have been manifesting and seeing my mother's being healthy. There were some things in her life, swelling in her legs, pain in her joints, that were all related to the kind of foods that she was eating. She told me that I could talk about this more in detail. So recently, I have been steadily seeing her as being healthy, happy, energetic, losing the way she needs to lose, her legs not being so swollen, not being in pain. I've been steadily focusing on seeing her tell me she feels younger, she feels energetic, she feels so much better for a long time. When she went into the ER, I told you guys what I did. I went straight into my end, not even like, just that we went home together, we were laughing, and that's exactly what I ended up manifesting and experiencing. Since then, she is so incredibly grateful and wanted for me to share with you guys that this was perfect for her. This was good that happened. She was diagnosed with diverticulitis, and it was very painful for her. And I ended up giving her everything that she should be actually eating and drinking and not. And she's been following it. And suddenly her swelling in her legs have gone down. There's no more pain in her joints. She's feeling happier, healthier, stronger, more energetic. Everything how I've been seeing her is now my experience. So the ER visit, as scary as it was a bridge. It was a bridge. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to talk about really quickly, you guys know I'm changing my name legally. And I was saying recently how my middle name is now going to be Rumi legally. And I was recently saying I don't want to physically go into the courtroom. Something had mirrored back to me that I have to do that. And then I decided, and I said it live on a video maybe last week or something, no, I'm not going to go into the courtroom. I'm going to manifest that this is very easily and I can do it from home, period. Or I was going to have somebody else do it for me. So I kept imagining it. And then one thing led to another. I was literally just inspired to go back to the website of the state and I looked something up. And then I randomly saw another link. When I clicked on the link, then I saw this whole thing that was always there. I just couldn't see it, that I literally could e-file from home and never have to step foot in the courthouse. So literally, as of this morning, the filing was accepted and it's the first step to my name change. So I never had to actually go. And so in other words, that was my recent manifestation around my name change. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is my mirror soul, Hannah. I wanted to manifest a new cabinet in my bathroom. And I wish I had a picture because it's so freaking cute. I love furniture. I love design. It's a passion of mine. Luckily, Hannah loves my taste too. So anytime when we've talked about furnishing our dream home, luckily he loves everything that I pick up, which is great. It just works out perfectly. So anyway, I was out of nowhere. You guys have to listen to how perfect this is. I was obsessed, literally obsessed, out of nowhere, and I don't even know why, with a particular cabinet style, which was reclaimed wood. And so mid-century modern, reclaimed wood, very simple, with a cane doors. I don't know if some of you guys know what that is. If you look up This is what's so, actually, I don't want to tell you because I don't want to ruin this. So out of nowhere, I was just obsessed. Like, this is what I want for the bathroom. Okay. I saw it in my head. I saw it in the bathroom. I started looking online for the cabinet that I wanted. And I kept seeing all of these engineered wood pieces that were really cheap, but I'm like, no, I don't want engineered wood. I want solid reclaimed wood. I want this to be quality. So then I kept putting the search term in because I could see it in my head. I literally could see the cabinet in my head. So that end already existed, that cabinet was in the bathroom. Okay. I ended up literally finding the cabinet. Now, here's the chain of events. I found the cabinet on Pottery Barn. Okay. The cabinet was, I don't remember what it was called, but I was like, oh my God, that's the cabinet. And I found them on Amazon, but again, they were too cheap. They were $200 or $300 each, but they were cheap. They weren't quality. I wasn't interested in them because I wanted quality. I want something that's going to last. I want something that me and Hannah can have in our dream home. In fact, I might end up wanting to buy a second one because I can imagine it on both sides of the fireplace of the dream home that we have. Anyway, I digress. Back to this. So I go to Pottery Barn. The cabinet is on a back order. I want this fast. I want this within a couple days. I don't want to wait. I'm not waiting for a back order. Okay. So I keep looking. This was so funny. I end up finding myself on the website called Lulu and Georgia. And if you guys don't know, Lulu and Georgia is just kind of a high-end furniture retailer. I find the exact same cabinet that was on Pottery Barn. On Lulu in Georgia, it is called the Hannah Collection. The exact same spelling. The Hannah Collection. So a cabinet that I literally only saw first thing in my mind. I never even saw it in my actual reality. I saw it in my mind. I was obsessed with finding it. I'm finding it cheap. I want it solid wood. I find it on Pottery Barn on back order. Then I find it on Lulu in Georgia with Hannah's name. I'm super excited. I'm like getting ready to place the order. It's also on back order. So now, even though I had already looked on Amazon and I was only finding cheap versions of this, I decide I'm going on Amazon again. And suddenly, out of nowhere, and I'm not even kidding you, the cabinet is on Amazon, available for delivery within, I don't know, a day or two. It's solid reclaimed wood. And I order it. And it was like under $500 delivered. I get it in and I'm like, this couldn't be more perfect. This couldn't be more perfect. I get it in and I'm setting it up. I'm cleaning it and everything. I'm assembling. They missed a couple screws for the little knob, so I had to order more screws. And the shelf on the inside was broken. It wasn't really broken. It was just like collapsed in. I'm not a very handy person. So I'm just like, I unwrapped it. I threw away all the cardboard. I'm like, I don't feel like going through this. I'm not returning this. So I contact Amazon. I told him what happens. And he's like, no problem. Would $100 back help? And I'm like, yes, thank you. So I get the $100 back. I go back to the cabinet. I add the new longer screws. I have the doorknobs perfect. And then I literally just I bang the shelf. And then I buy a couple clear plastic shelf support things and it's in perfect order. So not only did I get the exact same cabinet, it ends up having Hannah's name where I couldn't find it before, but it is literally like a fraction of the cost. It ended up costing me 300 some odd dollars instead of 1,200, even though I could have spent the 1,200 easily. But instead of, it was 300 some odd dollars. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. And it had my baby's name on it. So I wanted to tell that story because I thought it was cute. Now let me just refresh this. I'm going to take a couple questions, but I just want to see how quick. Okay. It's still saying 9 stops away. So, I'm going to take a sip and then I'm going to look at some of you guys. By the way, I want to make something clear. When you guys book sessions with me, if it's on, say, a Friday night or a Friday, I don't respond on the weekends because I try to do my best to I try as much as I can to disengage and not like I'll come on and do videos, but I try not to do work related things like checking my schedule and things on the weekends. So if you reply to me, always give me within 48 hours, Monday through Friday. So if you booked your sessions with me on Friday or on the weekends, you won't hear back from me for 2 business days. I always do the best I can. I will always get back to you, but you won't actually get your session date with me for at least 48 hours. And if I can't even get that, I just check in with you as soon as I can. But if you don't hear back from me right away, I did get your email. Okay. I just wanted to tell you that. So I know I have people that I have to get back to from Thursday and Friday of last week and all through the weekend. So I see your emails. I'm going to get back to you, but it may not be today. Okay. All right. So let me look at some. That was what I wanted to share. And then I do have a video coming up on techniques that I took for granted that are techniques, just regarding like things that you can do when you're too triggered in the 3D that you can't do your inner work. Things that I did and still do in the morning when I first wake up, just cuddling with Hannah and smelling his cologne and cuddling the pillow and all of these different things that you can do. But that video will be coming out tomorrow. Okay. So yes, now let me look up here and bear with me, guys, because now it's 8 stops away. I do have to keep an eye on this. So I'm just going back up. Let me see how many people we have on. Okay, awesome. Guys, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, and like share this video later once it's up as a regular video, because I want to see. I do obviously I affirm and I'm manifesting really good growth for the channel, and I'm manifesting obviously good movement with my clients as well. But I also I'm working on my own manifestation when it comes to these live videos. So please do like this video and share it later if you remember, because it does help with something that I'm manifesting. Okay, I love you. So Louisa, hi. Okay, so Butterfly Empress, I hope that I helped you with that, because um, that question of yours put me into that segue of talking about just putting all that energy and that love onto yourself and that appreciation and value onto yourself is what is going to make yourself radiate that love. Okay. And it is completely irresistible. Let's see. Okay. So Marta Perry. Yay, caught alive. Awesome. Louisa, hi. Just saw your live. Good. Mary Jo Lapid. So happy I just saw you live. Good. I'm happy that you did too. Somebody recently emailed me this morning, if you're watching. I won't say your name or anything because it was more private when you sent me the email. She was disappointed that I had put up a very strong boundary a couple weeks back when I was not happy when people were asking very specific questions, like private details as it related to the gender of Hannah. And like, I am Mama Bear and I'm happy and proud to be Mama Bear, and I'm going to be super protective. And so she emailed me to tell me that it hurt her feelings when I said that. So the first thing I said, well, I'm sorry that you took that so personally, but you have to understand that just because I talk about manifesting, and granted, I know I'm manifesting all this, so I use this experience too to see that everybody is completely understanding and supportive of me and Hannah, also supportive of our privacy, and really understanding and not feeling the need to ask very detailed and specific questions that should be fairly obvious, so she told me that she was disappointed, and I just apologized to her. I basically said, like, I am going to be Mama Bear and very protective, and I'm not going to be sharing personal details of private details about my body or Hannah's body or anything that's not related to these teachings. It's quite literally none of anybody's business. So like, don't ask those questions and respect those boundaries. But I do understand why people ask, and so does Hannah. But anyway, so I just wanted to bring this up because when she emailed me, I could have gone a few different ways about seeing that, and how I chose to see it was that she felt close enough to feel that love and energy to want to reach out to me. And even though she wasn't happy with what I said, I also saw that once I explained this to her, that she completely understood and realized, oh, you have a point, and understood that my private life with Hannah is our private life, and that I might share things and I might choose someday to stop sharing things completely if people continue to ask very personal details about our life together. Because you have to understand that even though, yes, it's all my manifestation, it's personal. So I only share things that I want to share. I'm not going to share personal, private details of both of us. And if it's not, like, if it has nothing to do with the teachings, then just don't ask the questions. Like, it's just that simple. But I also, again, use that email that I received this morning to not only see that she is very deeply understanding now of why, and even appreciating that I would be so protective of somebody I love so much. I even said to her, if you were somebody in my life and people were somehow crossing boundaries and asking things about you and your personal life, I would be protective about you too, just like I'm protective about my clients and their lives. Okay. So anyway, I use that though to see that all of you guys completely understand and respect all personal private details, and you respect the boundaries, and you just love that I have shared how I have shifted and changed and forgiven and really allowed myself to be in this love, in this divine sacred love with me and my person, my Marisol Hannah. Okay. So thank you for respecting that. And again, so this is how I manifest in my reality. When things do come up in my 3D reality, I choose the path of least resistance, which is that I am surrendering myself over to God, surrendering all of my free will. And what is the most believable? What is the most believable for me? That people understand me. People see my nature. People understand my nature. People love my energy. They love my teachings, and they completely respect me, and they love me, and they love me and Hannah enough that they respect our private life. Okay. So anyway, that's how I manifest. So let me see. So let me just take a sip, and I'm 8 stops away. Lawton, hi, I feel sad and depressed about our situation. The past while I have not affirmed anything. I don't want to give up on us, but I don't know anymore. It sounds like you're just in the very beginning of maybe understanding or learning about manifestation. So what I would suggest is that you spend the next week just listening to Neville Goddard. Listen to Awakened Imagination on audiobook. Listen to The Law and the Promise. Listen to Feeling is the Secret and The Power of Awareness. Okay. All of you guys, just listen to those throughout the day. Okay. Glitterbox. Hi, Kim. It's Joanna. Oh, hey, Joanna, how are you? Northwest Wind, thoughts on repetitive scenes and sticking to a main one. You don't have to stick to a main one. I do have a favorite scene of me and Hannah in our dream house, but I also have like 10, 15, 20 probably other little imaginary acts too. You don't have to stick to just one. You can do many, okay? Just have it be dominantly. Oh, here's a quick tip. When you do your inner work, if you're not too triggered, because sometimes you guys are too triggered to even do your inner work. If you're not too triggered and you can do your inner work and you are doing your kind of inner conversations, like you are recreating, seeing the highest and best version of you, highest and best version of your person, highest and best version of your relationship. You're completely detached from how, because you know that God is literally handling everything, and you surrender your free will over, because that's literally how we manifest in the quickest and best way. And you stay completely out of your 3D. You don't mess with your 3D, because when you mess with your 3D is going to mess with you. Okay. That should be a Kim quote. So you do your inner work, and then, don't do the visualizing yet. Go into that. I always tap into God first, myself as the God of my reality. And then I do all of that self-love that I started the video today with, of really appreciating and valuing myself, respecting myself, adoring myself, all that great stuff. And then I'll have an inner conversation with, like, for you guys, it would be, oh, and somewhere in there, you should be also manifesting for your health. You should be manifesting for your financial security. Okay, you want to be, this is all part of you. You want to be financially secure. You want to feel good in life. You want to feel happy. You want to feel at peace, cool, calm, collected, grounded, strong, confident, knowing in that being. Okay. So my client who was just on this is emailing me. Okay. If you're emailing me, I'll get back to you. If not today, then tomorrow. Okay. I just saw your question. So you go into that, and then after you have tapped into all of that power in yourself, you're literally, you're putting yourself in that powerful love, that powerful divinity, that pure creation. You're being that version of you. Then you have your inner conversation with your person, for example. Then when you're feeling all passionate and loving and secure and confident and yummy inside, and it's blissful, it's so good, it's so good, that's when you then go into your imaginary end. Because your imagination, remember, be the imaginist. In your reality, your imagination is your reality. Your 3D reality is your imagination. It's just your previous imagination. So your current imagination will become your future 3D. Okay. All right. So hopefully that helps, Northwest Wind. Also, thoughts on what feeling is the secret truly means, because feelings aren't emotions, right? Okay. Think of it this way. Let's keep this as simple as possible. Okay. Feeling is the secret is like this. If Northwest Wind, if you were completely in your trust and in faith, and you could literally, you are so deep in that bliss of you and your person being together, living together, happy together, holding each other's hand while you go for a walk, shopping together at the grocery store, dancing together in the kitchen, making out, like, having passionate, loving sex, making love together, all of that wonderful stuff. And it feels so good. It's like ecstasy. Okay. That feeling is very creative. Okay. That feeling is a definite state. Okay. So infinite realities exist. You want to focus your dominant trust in that reality. That reality has a definite, you are in a definite state. You are in a definite mood when you feel into that. Okay. That feeling is powerful. That feeling is fuel. Okay. Does it mean that you have to have feeling to manifest? No. But the most powerful manifestations, from my perspective, you will. You will. But can you just affirm and loop your affirmations, loop your affirmations, loop your affirmations, loop your affirmations, and manifest? Yes, you can. And sometimes the best feeling to have when you're like being a millionaire, for example, and having that financial security, the feeling, yes, you're going to experience, there's going to be a moment where you're going to be like, oh my God, like you're going to be super excited. But that's not what you want to be visualizing. You want to be visualizing maybe the conversations that you're going to have with your person, with your family, with friends. Maybe you're going to imagine having conversations with the bank, with your financial advisor. There's going to be a certain serenity and safety and security that you're going to feel. It's going to be a feeling of freedom. That feeling isn't necessarily going to be all like super ecstatic after the fact. This is just your life now. You don't have to worry about money. You can spend money freely. It doesn't mean that you squander money. It doesn't mean that you waste money. It just means that you can literally be at ease, feeling secure. Okay. This is if you want a promotion. This is if you want just to make more money, if you want to give yourself an increase of X amount. So from my perspective, yes, feeling is a secret. Will you manifest anyway if you're not feeling it? Yes. But when it comes to relationships, I would want to be very, you want to have relationships where it's harmonious and stable and secure. So that version of you would feel very confident. You would feel loved. You would feel um, like you belong. There's a feeling of belonging. There's a feeling of home. There's a feeling of there's no more longing. There's no more yearning. There's no more desperation. There's no more questioning. It's a feeling of surety. It's a feeling of power and strength and confidence. There is, I would, from my perspective, if you want to manifest a healthy relationship, that's the feeling that you kind of want to get to. And for those of you guys who are worried because you're not feeling it when you do your inner work, don't worry. If you shut down your 3D reality and you stay in your little bubble of bliss, that's another Kim quote, bubble of bliss. Stay in your bubble of bliss, focusing on your kingdom of heaven, staying dominantly in that trust that that is the version of you and the version of your person, the version of your life together that you are staying focused on, not messing with the 3D anymore, not allowing your 3D to mess with you anymore. The more you stay in that, and again, even if it means staying separated from your person, that's good for you. The more you do that, I promise you, I swear to you, you will feel it. If you stop the habit of constantly checking the 3D, you will feel it and you'll be able to feel it for longer. There is that aspect and element of trust that you guys have to get to, okay? Keeping it Rhea. Yes, Kim. Hi, happy. Oh, hey, happy Monday. Claire Bear. Oh, that's cute. Claire Bear. Do you feel your SP doubts and fears as well? Yes. If you have, yes, if I have fears, of course, if I have fears about our connection and fears that I'm going to get hurt, that we're going to hurt each other, that we're not going to have a harmonious life together, my Hannah will have those same exact fears. Absolutely. And then you wrote, sometimes I'm busy doing other stuff and I will suddenly think about them with a worry. Don't worry about it. Think of it as like little thought gremlins. The gremlins, all you have to do is realize that if I don't know, Gremlins are like a movie. It's like a very old movie. Some of you may or may not have seen it, but basically gremlins are these little creatures. You have this adorable little gremlin, and if you feed them after a certain time, or if they get wet by water, they like multiply and grow and they take over your life and they're vicious. If you think of your thoughts and your fears as thought gremlins, um, when you feed your thought gremlin, they will multiply. Okay. But when you just don't feed them and you don't water them, then they won't multiply and it'll all be under control. So just when you catch yourself worrying, just choose not to feed that with your awareness. Choose not to expand that with your attention on it. Okay. And what you can do is if you have an unlovely thought about your person, you want to get a very clear image of your person ahead of time. So, for example, your person is loving. He is nurturing. He's protective. He's secure. He's confident. He's strong. He is loving you. He is always there for you. He is always by your side. Okay. You bring out the best in him. He brings out the best in you. That's your person. You make the decision. This is the version of my person that I'm focusing on. Okay. If you've created that version of your person and the best version of you in your mind, and suddenly these thoughts creep up on you when you're not expecting it, then you want to just get back in alignment with, okay, hold on. Am I thinking of my person right now? My person is strong, confident, secure, loving, protective of me. He adores me. He cherishes me. He puts me first. I'm his number one priority. We are each other's number one priority. We bring out the best in each other. We're happy together. We're safe together. We're secure. We have an amazing and happy life together and a happy relationship. Let me just check my grounding. So when those thought gremlins come at you, don't multiply them by feeding them, just like gremlins. Don't multiply them. Instead, take your energy away from them, get back in alignment with the end of being with the version of the best and highest, strongest version of your person. Okay. Okay. So now I'm still 8 stops away. All right. Let me give you guys some love because you're giving me love. I saw this amazing jewelry line that's, oh my God, so incredible this morning. And I reached out to them because I'm having all sorts of brands reach out to me to see if I want to collaborate with them. But I only actually want to collaborate with brands that I myself wear and love so I can give you guys all these amazing discounts on them and stuff. And so I reached out to this brand of jewelry because it's incredible. And the work feels very deliberate and intentional, super cute, very powerful jewelry. So anyway, I reached out to them today and I sent them my channel. So I'm going to see if they'll collaborate with me. And if so, hopefully I'll be wearing their jewelry soon and I'll be able to give you guys like amazing discounts with them. I will not comply wrote, Dear Kim, any idea how to stop fearing SP whose now version seems like a complete stranger? Yes, what I just said, I will not comply. You can't, you're focusing too much on the 3D. You have to see the ideal version of you and the ideal version of your person. Okay. So that's what I just said to Claire Bear. You have to get really clear on who your person is and who you are to each other. That is the only version that you think about. You don't think about the other version. So if in the 3D, you're getting triggered by another experience with your person, then stop communication with your person in the 3D. Just stop, because it's not helping your future together. It's not helping the relationship being in communication. There has to be a level of trust that you don't have to keep tabs and be in communication with your person. You're not going to lose your person, but you will lose your person if you keep thinking about the worst version of you and them. Okay. You have to heal. You have to be strong. Okay. I hope that helps. I will not comply. Carissa. Okay. Let's see. Wow, I missed a lot. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Do remember to like, comment, and share. Thank you for the love. I'll give you love back. Bunch of love, bunch of hundreds. Yes, you have no idea how happy I am that my name is going to be Kim Rumi. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I'm so excited. Okay, so now let's see. AM wrote, it feels so reassuring to know we are creators of our own world and 3D is malleable. Yes, it is. Susan wrote, yay. Joy wrote, love it. Kim Rumi. Thank you. AM wrote, Kim Rumi is cute AF. Thank you. Thank you. I love it so much. Liz Fox, hi, I'm loving the pillow you suggested. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. See, this is what I mean. Like, I'm going to reach out to them and I'm going to reach out to them because I could have probably got you like a $20 or $30 discount. I'm going to see if they'll sponsor me. Kawhi Newt. Oh gosh, truly perfect. Good. Stephanie, I haven't seen my SP for 6 months. He is isolating himself because he is depressed. Oh, I miss him a lot. I am doing sats every single night. Okay. Perfect example. Stephanie, you have to see your person as being strong and healed and happy and whole. You have to mediate God to your person to provide healing to your person when you see him as being strong, happy, whole, grounded, stable, and secure. Don't continue to see your person as being depressed. That would be the same thing as you continuing to see yourself as depressed. Okay. So I promise you, if you will start, you want to change probably what you're doing and only seeing the highest. And Carissa, this is for you too. Okay. Only seeing the highest and best version of your person who's strong-minded, who's confident, who's healed, who's clean, who's secure, who is trusting, who is stable, who is loving, who is confident, who's light, happy, okay, open. This is the version of your person. And this is also how you have to see yourself, okay? This is how we heal. This is how we heal, okay? So use your power for good. Adriana just logged in at 111 views. Oh, that's awesome. Much love, Kim. Much love back to you. Threat level midnight. I'm going to lose you for a second. I'm sorry, threat level. Go back up. Oh boy, I can't find you now. Threat level midnight. Okay, hold on. Got to check my massage chair. Oh my God, I can't wait for this to come in. It's probably going to look ugly, but I don't care. Like usually you guys are able to see my fireplace and I think it's going to go right there. So you guys might not be able to see my fireplace anymore. You can actually see there's a little picture. You can see there's a picture of Hannah on my fireplace mantle. I just realized you can see that. Okay, let's see. Threat level midnight. Hey, Kim, just question. I've been visualizing my end before bed and lately I've been, oh, thank you for all the love. Let me give it right back to you. Okay. Hey, Kim, question. This is threat level midnight. I've been visualizing my end before bed, and lately I've been able to feel it so much it makes me cry. In this, is this okay? Yes, of course it's okay. I'm not really feeling sad, just a burst of emotion. I think it's very good. Yes. So when you feel that, that's a very, very good thing. Just making sure that it's not a feeling of crying that is like, oh, I hope that this can actually happen. It is happening. You're experiencing the relief of it. Lisa C, check out the song Gold by Spandau Ballet. Oh, I will. I love Spandau Ballet. I love This Much Is True. I actually used to listen to that when me and Hannah were separated before. That was one of the songs. Um, I don't know if I would still resonate with it because I haven't heard it in a while. So let me give some love back because you guys are giving me love. Okay. So I have to check out that song Gold by Spandau Ballet. Okay. I will check it out. Um, Pret, Pret, Predis, I am so bad at pronouncing names. This was because of something that happened to me as a kid but I'm working on this limitation that I have. So how about I don't mention your name? I'm going to call you Pratt. Some coaches say that thoughts don't manifest. Imagination is the only key to manifesting. Isn't thoughts and imagination the same thing? So, well, I actually don't agree with that. But what I do know is that all of your thoughts won't manifest unless you continually and dominantly think about it. So, in other words, don't worry if you have negative thoughts. Don't worry if you have negative thoughts, but do catch yourself of what you're dominantly thinking. One of the videos that I'm coming out with tomorrow is that I talk about Netflix as being an example of infinite realities. So if you think about, like, let's say that you had a special version of Netflix, was Netflix all about you? So every single series and every single movie and documentary that was in this version of this app of Netflix that you have, every single show and series is of a different version of you with a different life and different experiences. So there's the version of you that is, let's just take that let's just pretend there's a series that is the version of you in the happy relationship with you. It's the ideal version of you with the ideal version of your person, and the home life together that is everything that you've ever wanted. You guys make an amazing team together. You guys are everything for each other. You're so secure with each other. You guys aren't threatened by anything anymore. You're not suspicious of each other. You trust each other. You feel so at ease with each other. You feel so secure with each other. You guys are just so perfect now. You're past everything. You have a wonderful home life together. It's like it's just that it's that beautiful, wonderful dream come true. That is one of the series that you have through your Netflix, right? So there are all these episodes of this series, but then there are other series. It's the version of you without your person. Or let's take it to it's a version of you with your person, but the two of you guys aren't trusting each other. You're not getting along together. You're arguing a lot. You're in each other's way. You're not trusting each other. You're allowing your baggage to get in the way of the sacred love. You keep fighting, you keep arguing, you're not bringing out the best in each other. That's another series. Let's pretend that there are only two series that you have to choose from every day with this version of Netflix. For infinite realities, if you want to experience that quantum leap into being the ideal, then just like with the Netflix series, let's say that you've been watching the ideal version of the life with you and your person, and you love watching it. And some of the episodes, there are challenges, but you guys always get through it. So even on some of the episodes, when there's a middle scene and there's an argument, you guys know that somehow this argument is going to bring us closer together. And then at the end of that episode, you guys made up. I don't know if you had to go through counseling. I don't know what the case was, but something happened. And so you watch the middle scene and you don't like it. And maybe you cry a little bit, but you know that this is just the middle. I know what the end is. And this is the happy series. So I'm going to stay focused on this. Now, say you watching that all day through your thoughts, through your imagination, through your focus. That's dominantly what you're thinking about. And then you come home at night and you turn your TV on, you get on the sofa, you put on Netflix, but a bunch of episodes are playing of the other series where you guys are not getting along together. You guys are fighting like heads and dogs. You're letting your baggage get in the way. You are fearful of the commitment. You're fearful of living together. You're disconnected from each other. You're constantly arguing. You know that you guys love each other, but you just can't, like, you can't get along. You have a choice. You're going to shut that series off. You're going to literally shut it off and stay focused dominantly on the series of the two of you guys being together. That's much like what it is. Okay. So do your thoughts become feelings? I mean, do your thoughts become eventually? Yes. Your thoughts will if you dominantly watch, if you dominantly think about that version of your person where the two of you guys are separated, they're not reaching out, you're not talking, you're afraid they've moved on, you're afraid they're with other people. This is what you're constantly thinking. Yes, you're constantly watching that, you're dominantly in that. Yes, that is going to be what you experience because that's what you're imagining. That's what you're imagining. And your 3D is your imagination, but your 3D is your former imagination. And your 3D will be your imagination of what you're currently imagining. So keep your thoughts in alignment with your end through a healthy mental diet. And if it means not being in touch with your person, then that's what it means because it's the best thing for your harmonious, stable, secure relationship together. Okay. Okay. I hope that helped, Pratt. AM, I've been feeling my end at night, but in the day feel detached from SP. Is this okay? It's okay, but maybe some ways that you can feel not detached by your person. Um, every hour, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, give me a second, guys. I got a text about furniture. Hmm, I don't know what that is. I just have to do the tracking real quick. I'll answer you in a second, AM. Where are you? Oh my God, they're right around the corner, I think. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I think I have to go. Let me answer AM's question real quick. I've been feeling my end at night, but in the day feel attached from my SP. Is this okay? So this is what I wanted to say. If you take your phone, this might be something that might help you. Also, text yourself. This is another technique that I use. Text yourself, like create yourself in your phone as your SP. Like take your own contact in your phone, put an image of your SP, name it my baby with a heart or a flaming heart or whatever, and set up automated text messages to yourself. Now, if you want to be in the relationship, then you wouldn't be texting. You don't have to text yourself good morning, good night, because you guys would be saying good morning and good night. If you're just dating, then yes, go ahead and do that. But you can set up automatic text to yourself, AM, that maybe a couple in the afternoon or maybe once every hour that says, hey, babe, just thinking about you. Or, and then maybe another hour, you're the love of my life. And then another hour, I can't stop thinking about you. Another hour, your body's on my mind. Another hour, I love kissing you. Another hour, you're everything to me. Like literally you can love bomb yourself as your person. That might help. If it doesn't, you can also put in the notes of your phone. You can put an image of your person, and then in the note, you can have a little heart emoji and have it said, you're my everything. Another note with another picture, have it said, you're the love of my life. Have it said. Another one, and you can go on and you can do like 7 or 8 little notes that just at first glance, when you look at it, it's just like, you're the love of my life. I love you. I belong to you. You belong to me. You're my dream come true. You're my everything, like things like that. And then you can just glance at it like every hour. You can just literally glance at it and you just feel the love and you close your eyes and then just imagine that they're right there saying that to you. Imagine what that would feel like. Try that, AM. Okay. So every hour, you can literally, I also did an hour challenge once, and one of my clients recently reflected this back to me. Or actually, no, actually, their name is Hannah, and they emailed me recently because they were automatically do it. They never even saw my video. You can put yourself, hey, Felix, put yourself on an hour challenge that you're just going to be conscious of being the version of you for the next hour. So then you can put little reminders in your phone. I just have to do this for an hour. And for the hour, all you have to do is be secure and feeling, being, belonging, confident, cool, calm, collected, secure. What would it feel like being in the relationship? And again, guys, you're surrendering your free will. You don't have free will. Everybody's caught up with this whole idea of free will. Don't be caught up with free will. Don't be caught up of anything. When you have made the choice, you are choosing to trust God and what God planted inside of you. Once you do that and you're surrendered, you're in the flow. All of the bridge of events that have to happen are literally happening in that moment. It is instant. It's happening in that moment. If you don't then go spiraling down and you just make the decision each hour, I'm going to remain conscious of being this version of me who is belonging, who's secure, who's appreciated, who's loved, who's really who matters, who is, always in her power, always in her love for herself, always appreciate herself, always feeling valued, feeling nurtured, feeling taken care of, feeling protected, feeling safe. When you make that conscious choice that every hour, I only have to feel into this for another hour, and then your thing goes off, do it for another hour. I only have to do this 1 hour at a time. It can make it much easier. So I hope that helps. Oh, I'm getting a lot of love for that. Let me give a whole bunch of love back. Okay, AM. Oh, no, I already read you. Adriana, SP's communication since he's been back has been kind of whack. Trying my best out here. Do you have tips for being stricter with mental diet while being triggered? Yeah, stop doing the things that are making you triggered, including if it means stopping communication, that's what it means. Got to give a whole bunch of hearts. That's what deep trust is, guys. Thoughts are manifestation from Louisa. You are right. Thoughts are absolute manifestations. Your thoughts are just telling you where you are with things. So just pay attention to what the manifestations are telling you. And that is very helpful advice from my client, Louisa. Sorry, guys. I think I have to go. I'm going to check one more time. I'm going to get myself a massage in a little while. It's not telling me anymore where it is. So I should probably go soon. Why isn't it telling me? Why am I even manifesting this? Oh, well, it's not telling me. So he's probably here soon. I'm going to push this a little bit. Kate Catalin. Hi, Kim. First time here. Greetings from Ireland. Greetings. Love your videos. My friend shared with me. I love your videos. Thank you. Carissa, loving the fire in the background. Oh, thank you. You're not going to see the fire probably with the massage chair because it's going to go right there because I want to be able to watch TV while I'm getting a nice massage. Mary Jo Lapid, almost 111 viewers. Awesome. Yeah, I'm on 109 now. Lamala. Not sure what that was. VVVB. I don't know. Oh, 111. Louisa, hi. It's been a while. Yeah. I miss you too. Sunshine, haha, caught you live. Greetings from the Czech, where Sahara Desert sand keeps blowing these days. Greetings. Adriana, happy first sending love. Thank you. Cambridge, that's so intrusive. I don't know where in the conversation, what part you were talking about being. Yes, thank you. So, wow, these comments are going way back when I was talking about my personal life. Thank you, Cambridge. It is so intrusive, right? And Chris wrote, as you should be. Thank you. I should be protective. Your personal life is absolutely no one's business. Thank you, Carissa. It's nothing against you guys. It's just that, like, the only things I do talk about are things that I know are okay with Hannah to talk about. But otherwise, I'm not going to be talking about personal, private details about our, private details. Like, that's just so, like, especially I'm an introvert and so is Hannah. So anyway, our privacy matters. So a whole bunch of hearts for you guys. Thank you. And Jax wrote, she is you, remember. And you were probably responding to someone. Matthew is the best, wrote Kim, being inundated with negative thoughts today about SP. They are automatic manifesting from old self-concept is that it's best to flip them on spot. Okay, what I find is, and this is what my new video is all about. Sometimes if you're too caught in the old story, one of the best things you can do is stop, kind of focus more on general manifesting, focusing more on wake up in the morning and just imagine waking up next to your person, but then don't do any more work. Don't do any more affirmations. If it's triggering you too much, don't do it yet. It's not a big deal. Sometimes looping affirmations is very helpful and it will shift you out of it. But if it's not, you don't want to do it yet. Instead, stay focused on just waking up like you're next to each other, loving each other, and this trust in God completely. And then listen to Neville. Just listen to Law and the Promise, Awaken Imagination, Feeling is the Secret, Power of Awareness. Listen to those on audiobook. Don't listen to just YouTube content and coaches of how to manifest your SP back. Don't. Instead, listen to things that put you in the end. Yes, but don't listen to things that are causing more confusion. Okay. I hope that helps, Matthew. So for a little while, stop affirming for a little while for your person and go more general. That's very powerful for you to do. All right. I'm sorry, Louisa, you retracted a whole bunch of messages, so I don't know what you said. Carissa said you really needed it today. Good. So I kind of answered you. I'm not going to respond to your email. Okay. I saw your email. I'm just deleting that because that's your old story. And I don't want your old story I don't want to be in your old story anymore. Okay. And I say that with love. I'm going to be Abdullah with you. And Jonathan, you know all about that. I will Abdullah you, which is when basically Neville's coach and teacher shut the door on him and said, like, in other words, like, I'm not going to buy into your old story. When you're buying into your old story, I'm going to see you successful. I'm going to see you that you've already manifested everything and that you get this. Okay. Keeping it Ria. Hey, Kim, it's Rosa. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I received your email and have removed the date from my mind. Thank you. Good. Awesome. Another one of my awesome clients. Brett Girl, caught alive. Awesome. Charlena. Hi. Andrea. Hey, Kim. Like you knew I needed that live right now. Yeah. Amen. Belikta Feeling says, Neville, it's not an emotion, but a knowing it's done. Carissa, Mary Pincini, Linda, Bubble of Bliss. Yep. That's my new quote. Love that movie. Thank you. Hold on. Let's see. Kawhi Newt Newt. Well, let me go back to, hold on. I missed this. Kat, working on detaching and protecting my SP from my own triggers and traumas. Good job. Much love to you, Kim, and everyone. Good. AM, I see my SP's highest in self and feel my highest self. Good. So just stay there. Kawhi Newt Newt. Thank you, Kim. Got to head out. See you all. Awesome. Bye, Kawhi. Erin, I am affirming that he is the best version of himself because I'm the best version of myself. Perfect. Nush, when do you stop visualizing and just let it go and surrender? I always visualize. I always visualize what I want. The only time I don't visualize if I'm too triggered to, then I won't. But otherwise, I visualize everything. I visualize constantly the life that I want. I'm constantly shaping my world. I'm constantly sculpting. Who said it? Somebody said it. Like you're your own Michelangelo. You are constantly sculpting your life. You're constantly shaping it with your thoughts, with your imagination, with your trust, with your feelings, with your constant and deliberate focusing on the ideal. Okay. Be your own Michelangelo. Okay. Anyway, give myself some hearts for that one. Linda S. I love the example of the, thank you for the love back. I love the example of episodes work for me. Yeah. Okay, good. Killer Queen, I booked a package on Saturday. Oh, good. So I haven't got back to you yet. I will schedule you by the end of the day tomorrow or Wednesday. I promise. Okay. Let's see. And let me just, yeah. Linda S. wrote, oh, text myself. Yeah. Marcella wrote, yeah, love bomb myself. Brilliant. Perfect. I feel sick even though, okay. Doctor wrote, Dr. Agon, I feel sick even looking at his picture. The hurt went so far and how it's been years. Okay, I'm sorry. You might want to schedule a session with me. It's too hard for me to give you, but clearly you're resenting him. So one of the first steps for you would be forgiveness. I would use Ho'oponopono. If you want to do a Ho'oponopono session with me, you can book a 30-minute, just go to my website, coreunion.com, book a 30-minute session, and we will do a Ho'oponopono meditation together. And I might be able to help you dissolve the hurt and clear the energy through forgiving him, forgiving yourself for creating everything. And then, that has helped a lot of clients. Okay. Guys, I love you. I'm going to be signing off now. So I love you so much. So let's do a quick little, close your eyes, take some nice deep breaths in. Take another deep breath in. Oh, I should tell you to exhale. Exhale, deep breath in. Hold. Exhale slowly. Another deep breath in. Hold. Exhale slowly. Last deep breath in. Hold. And exhale slowly. Now just breathing normally. I want you to see yourself how God sees you. You are a perfect creation. God created you in God's image. And God created you with so much power and perfection within you. And you are such a perfect and divine, chosen one. You are a channel and a conduit to which God is able to create through you and unfold to have human experiences through you. And you were given your ability to think. You were given your heart with the ability to love unconditionally. You were given the ability to trust. And you were also given your incredible and amazing imagination. All of these things you were given are how you imagine the highest and best experiences for yourself in your life. So really feel of how magnificent and incredible and perfect you are. And is this version of you in how God created you worried? Does God worry? God sees you and sees the perfection in you. And you don't have to keep healing to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect because you're already perfect. You're already enough. You already matter. You are already deserving. You're already good enough. You are absolutely seen. And you are a priority, and you are a treasure and a gift to yourself, to God, and to everyone in your reality, especially your person. You are a treasure. You are, as much as they're your dream come true, you are their dream come true as well. And for that matter, with your employer or with your finances or with your employees or with your clients or with your art or your music or your books or your clothing line or your brokerage or your patients or your YouTube channel or anything. You were given all of the gifts and the talents to be able to have the absolute experience that is the highest and best for you. And so trust 100% that everything that needs to happen when you think and focus on your ideal, you feel and think and focus on your ideal, knowing that that is already created. All of creation is already done. So you don't have to question anything anymore. You don't have to worry anymore. All you have to do is trust in that and trust that while you're feeling deeply into this, everything that needs to happen is literally happening in this exact moment right now as you're listening to my words. The doneness of whatever it is that you're manifesting, it's already done. It's existing. You don't have to make it happen. Your ego doesn't have to figure this out. All you do have to do is remain focused and dominant on that end. And know that everything that needs to happen is literally all the cooperative components, all of the cooperative components. It's like the universe and God is working to conspire in your favor. Okay? Everything that needs to happen is literally happening right now. When you start to see signs and evidence in your mind, in dreams, in your reality, in numbers, in names, in videos, in cars, license plates, whatever they are, you have to realize that those signs aren't telling you it's on the way. You're doing a good job. Those signs are telling you it's done. Signs never proceed, they follow your manifestation. So just know that. So know the doneness of it. And my Marisol Hana, one of his quotes was something like, um, it's doner than done. So take it off the grill because it's doner than done. Okay. So just trust in that and know that. Okay. And I love you guys so much. I am believing and declaring and knowing right now that today's video shifted so many of you guys in trust, and that you're in your timeline now of the best and highest version of you in your life, of all of the money that you deserve, of all the clients that you deserve, of all the houses that you want to sell, of all the music Grammy awards that you want to win, of all the best-selling art, the best-selling books, the new clients, the compliant employees, the employer that recognizes and values you, the friends and family in your reality that support you and love you, the absolute best version of you and your specific person being in such passionate, deep, stable, secure harmony and love together. I believe and declare, and I know that this video shifted you today, and that you know that it is done, and you're going to stay in that faith and trust and just keep continuing to create your kingdom of heaven and just enjoy the fruits of your labor. And above everything, right now in this moment, the rest of the day today, tomorrow, the next day, relax and enjoy your life, and just enjoy it and be secure in it. Okay. Relax, baby. Relax. You're good. Okay. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you soon.